Hi everyone, welcome to English Story School, where we make learning English an adventure through captivating stories that inspire and engage. Have you ever wondered what makes a community truly thrive? Picture a lively neighborhood bustling with life, where each person plays a vital role in creating a supportive environment. This is the story of a small town and its incredible neighborhood helpers, the unsung heroes who make a difference every single day. Let's meet our protagonist, Emma, a curious 10-year-old who loves exploring her neighborhood. One sunny afternoon, as she sets out on her bike, she begins to notice the various helpers around her. As Emma rides her bike through the neighborhood, she's captivated by the vibrant colors surrounding her, especially as she approaches Mr. Johnson's house, the local gardener. His yard is a feast for the eyes, a kaleidoscope of flowers blooming in every shade imaginable. Radiant reds, cheerful yellows, soft pinks, and deep purples. Each plant seems to sing a different note in nature's symphony, creating a harmonious atmosphere that draws Emma in like a magnet. She slows down, taking in the sight and inhaling the sweet fragrances wafting through the air. The sight is so enchanting that she feels like she's stumbled upon a hidden paradise right in her own neighborhood. Mr. Johnson is there, kneeling in the soft earth, his hands gently coaxing a stubborn weed from the soil. He looks up, his face breaking into a warm smile as he sees Emma. With his sun-kissed skin and hands marked by the labor of love, he embodies the essence of someone who finds joy in their work. Emma watches him for a moment, fascinated by how he moves with care and patience, as if each plant has its own story to tell and deserves his full attention. "Hey there, Emma. What do you think of my garden?" he calls out, wiping his brow with a cloth. His eyes twinkle with pride. "It's beautiful, Mr. Johnson. It looks like a rainbow exploded," she replies, her enthusiasm shining through. With a chuckle, he gestures for her to come closer. "Thank you. You know, gardening is more than just planting flowers. It's about creating a sanctuary for all the creatures that visit." As he speaks, Emma notices how butterflies flit from bloom to bloom, their delicate wings catching the sunlight, and bees buzz happily, busy at work gathering nectar. Mr. Johnson explains how he deliberately chooses plants that attract these pollinators, fostering an ecosystem right in his own backyard. "When you create beauty, you invite life. These flowers don't just brighten my yard, they bring the whole neighborhood to life," he says. Emma can feel the excitement in his voice, and she's drawn into his passion for the natural world. As they chat, neighbors begin to stroll by, their faces lighting up as they catch a glimpse of the colorful blooms. Some stop to exchange pleasantries, while others ask Mr. Johnson for gardening tips, eager to cultivate their own patches of beauty. Emma watches as he takes the time to share advice, whether it's about the best soil for roses or how to keep pesky pests away naturally. Each interaction reinforces Emma's realization that Mr. Johnson's garden is not just a visual delight. It's a communal hub, a place where friendships blossom just like the flowers themselves. "Gardening brings us all together, Emma. It's a conversation starter, a way to connect with one another," he continues, his eyes twinkling with the wisdom of experience. Emma feels a swell of admiration for Mr. Johnson, recognizing that he is not just nurturing plants, he's nurturing relationships within the community. Everyone has something to share, whether it's a tip about composting or just a good story about their day, he adds. Emma nods, absorbing the significance of his words. It strikes her that through this simple act of caring for plants, Mr. Johnson has created a ripple effect, fostering connections that extend far beyond his garden. Before Emma leaves, Mr. Johnson hands her a small pot with a seedling. "I want you to have this," he says. "It's a little sunflower. Plant it and watch it grow. And remember, every flower has a role in making our world a bit brighter." As Emma rides away, she clutches the pot tightly, feeling inspired not only by the beauty of Mr. Johnson's garden, but also by the way he has turned his passion into a means of connecting with others. She realizes that Mr. Johnson isn't just a gardener. He's a true connector, weaving a tapestry of friendships through the love of nature. The neighborhood feels a little warmer, a little more vibrant, and she knows she wants to be a part of that too. As Emma pedals further down the street, the air shifts subtly, carrying with it a delightful sweet aroma that seems to beckon her closer. It's unmistakable, the enticing scent of freshly baked goods, wafting from Ms. Patel's bakery, a beloved local treasure that has become the heart of the community. Emma's curiosity piques, and she can't resist the pull of the inviting fragrance. She glides to a stop outside the charming shop, where colorful decorations and warm light spill through the windows, making it feel like a cozy haven. Pushing open the door, Emma is greeted by a friendly chime and the delightful sight of Miss Patel bustling around the kitchen, flour dusting her apron and a cheerful smile on her face. The walls are lined with shelves filled with an array of baked goods, golden brown croissants, decadent chocolate cakes, and rows of cupcakes adorned with swirls of icing in every color imaginable. Emma feels a rush of excitement. It's as if she's walked into a magical world where everything is sweet and inviting. "Hello, Emma. Come in. I could use an extra pair of hands today," Miss Patel calls, her voice warm and welcoming. Emma beams and steps inside, instantly feeling the warmth, not just from the ovens, but from Miss Patel's infectious enthusiasm. As they work side by side, Miss Patel hands Emma a bowl of vibrant frosting and an array of sprinkles. "Today, we're decorating cupcakes for a charity event to support local families in need. Every little bit helps, and I want these cupcakes to spread joy," she explains, her eyes sparkling with purpose. Emma nods, feeling a swell of pride to be part of something meaningful. As they begin to decorate, Miss Patel shares her philosophy about community. "You see, Emma, when we share our food, we share our love. Food has a way of bringing people together, creating connections and memories." Emma listens intently, her hands moving instinctively as she swirls icing onto a cupcake, imagining all the smiles these treats will bring. As they work, customers begin to trickle in, each one greeted like a friend. Miss Patel effortlessly balances her baking with engaging in warm conversations. A young mother with her toddler in tow stops by, and Emma watches as Miss Patel kneels to chat with the little one, offering him a small cookie sample. Laughter fills the shop as the toddler giggles, his sticky fingers reaching for more. Next, an elderly gentleman enters, leaning on a cane. "Good morning, Mr. Thompson," Miss Patel exclaims. They exchange pleasantries, reminiscing about their favorite pastries from years gone by. Emma realizes that each customer isn't just a sale. They are part of a larger tapestry of relationships woven together by shared experiences and fond memories. She looks around the bakery, absorbing the scene. People from all walks of life come together here, exchanging smiles and stories, bonding over the delicious treats. A group of teenagers huddles around the counter, joking and picking out their favorite pastries, while a couple shares a quiet moment over a slice of cake. Each interaction underscores Miss Patel's belief that food is a universal language, a way to express care, celebrate life, and foster community. As they finish decorating the last of the cupcakes, Ms. Patel turns to Emma with a satisfied smile. Look at these. They're perfect. Each one is a little gift for someone, a reminder that they are cared for. Emma's heart swells with joy. She now understands that baking isn't just about the ingredients. It's about the love and intention behind each creation. Before Emma leaves, Miss Patel hands her a small box of cupcakes, beautifully decorated and ready for delivery. These are for you to take to your friends. Share the love, Emma, she encourages. Emma nods, feeling a sense of responsibility and excitement. As she rides home, the box of cupcakes balanced carefully on her handlebars, Emma reflects on her day. She realizes that Ms. Patel is not just a baker. She's a source of joy and unity in the neighborhood. Through her delicious creations, she cultivates a sense of belonging and connection, reminding everyone that community is built on shared moments, kindness, and, of course, love. Emma feels inspired to embrace this spirit in her own life, eager to share the joy she's experienced with her friends and family. As Emma continues her adventure, she pedals towards the park, where the sun filters through the trees, casting dappled shadows on the path. The laughter of children playing and the gentle rustle of leaves create a cheerful atmosphere. Emma feels her excitement grow as she approaches the community gathering. Today, the park is alive with activity, and at the center, she spots Mr. Thompson, the retired firefighter, organizing a safety workshop for kids. Dressed in his old firefighter uniform, which still looks crisp and professional, Mr. Thompson stands confidently in front of a small group of children. His presence exudes warmth and authority, and Emma can see the kids hanging on his every word. He's set up a small demonstration area with a fire extinguisher, a smoke detector, and even a practice fire blanket. Emma's curiosity piqued. She parks her bike nearby and edges closer to the crowd. Okay, everyone, gather around. Today, we're going to learn about fire safety. Mr. Thompson calls out, his voice booming yet friendly. The children eagerly shuffle closer, eyes wide with anticipation. Emma can't help but admire how Mr. Thompson has turned the park into a mini classroom, complete with props and real-life tools to engage the young audience. As he begins his demonstration, Mr. Thompson picks up the fire extinguisher and holds it up for everyone to see. This is a fire extinguisher, he explains, and it can be your best friend in an emergency. He carefully shows them how to operate it, using the acronym PASS. Pull the pin, aim low, squeeze the handle, and sweep side to side. The children watch in awe, absorbing the instructions as if they were secrets to superhero skills. Emma feels a sense of respect and admiration as she listens. She's always known Mr. Thompson as the friendly neighbor who would wave hello or tell stories about his days fighting fires, but she's realizing now that his role in the community goes far beyond that. He's not just sharing technical knowledge, he's empowering the next generation with essential skills that can save lives. Fire safety is about being prepared and knowing what to do. Mr. Thompson continues, his tone serious but encouraging. He discusses the importance of having a family escape plan and knowing how to call for help. Bravery isn't just about facing danger head-on. It's also about being smart and making wise choices in challenging situations. Emma watches as he demonstrates how to set off the smoke detector and explains why having one in every home is crucial. The kids listen intently, eyes wide, and Emma can sense the gravity of what they're learning. As the workshop progresses, Mr. Thompson invites the children to practice using the fire extinguisher on a mock-up fire he's created with colored cloths. Each child takes a turn, laughing and cheering each other on as they follow his instructions. Emma feels a surge of pride as she sees the joy on their faces. They're not just learning, they're building confidence. Mr. Thompson guides them patiently, celebrating their successes and gently correcting their mistakes. It's clear he has a natural gift for teaching, effortlessly blending education with fun. Remember, he tells them, being prepared can make all the difference. You all have the power to help keep your families safe. Emma feels inspired by his words, realizing how much of a difference one person can make in the lives of others. Mr. Thompson is not just a retired firefighter, he's a mentor, shaping young minds and nurturing a sense of responsibility within the community. As the workshop comes to a close, Mr. Thompson gathers the children for a final discussion. "Does anyone have questions?" he asks, and a flurry of hands shoots up. Emma watches, her heart swelling as kids confidently ask about different safety scenarios, showing not just curiosity, but a newfound understanding of the importance of what they've learned. Before they part ways, Mr. Thompson hands out small certificates of participation, each one signed with a personal note. "You've all done wonderfully today. Remember, knowledge is power, and you have what it takes to be safe and smart." The children beam with pride as they hold their certificates high, eager to show their parents what they've accomplished. As Emma walks back to her bike, she reflects on everything she's seen and learned that day. The experience at the park has opened her eyes to the vital roles that neighborhood helpers play in creating a safe and supportive community. She understands now that Mr. Thompson's impact extends far beyond his time as a firefighter. He embodies the spirit of service and mentorship, ensuring that the values of bravery, safety, and community responsibility are passed down to the next generation. With a heart full of inspiration and a head buzzing with new ideas, Emma pedals away, eager to carry forward the lessons she's learned, both from Mr. Thompson and the wonderful neighborhood helpers who make her community a better place. As Emma continues her journey through the neighborhood, she makes her way to the local library, a charming brick building adorned with ivy and colorful flowers in front. The library has always been a special place for Emma, filled with the scent of old books and the comforting hush of whispered stories. Today, however, it buzzes with excitement as she hears laughter and chatter spilling out from the open doors. Curious, she steps inside and is instantly drawn to the children's section, where Ms. Lee, the beloved neighborhood librarian, is hosting a vibrant storytelling session. Ms. Lee stands at the front, animatedly gesturing as she captivates a group of eager listeners seated on colorful cushions scattered around the floor. Her voice dances through the air, bringing to life the characters and settings from the stories she tells. Emma can't help but smile as she watches the children's eyes widen in wonder, their imaginations ignited by the vivid images painted by Ms. Lee's words. Once upon a time, in a land where dreams and reality intertwined, Ms. Lee begins, her voice rich with emotion and inflection. The children lean forward, hanging on her every word as she weaves tales of brave heroes, magical creatures, and epic adventures. Emma feels a thrill of excitement as she gets drawn into the story, almost forgetting where she is. As the session unfolds, Ms. Lee skillfully transitions between different stories, seamlessly blending them together while incorporating elements of interaction. "What do you think happens next?" she asks, prompting the kids to shout out their predictions. Laughter erupts as they offer wildly imaginative ideas, their creativity spilling over the edges of reality. Emma feels a rush of joy, recognizing how Miss Lee encourages each child to share their thoughts, validating their ideas and making them feel valued. Every story is a journey, Ms. Lee explains, and you all have the power to create your own paths. Her words resonate with Emma, who begins to understand that storytelling is not just about the tales themselves, but about the exploration of possibilities. Miss Lee's enthusiasm is contagious, and Emma can see how her passion for books ignites a spark in the children's hearts, urging them to explore new worlds and ideas. After finishing a particularly thrilling story about a dragon who befriends a lonely knight, Ms. Lee invites the children to participate in a creative activity. "Let's create our own story together," she exclaims, her eyes sparkling with excitement. The kids cheer, and Emma feels her own anticipation build. They brainstorm ideas, each child contributing a character, a setting, and a plot twist. "How about a talking cat who can fly?" one child suggests, while another adds, "and a treasure hidden under the sea." As they build the story together, Emma watches in awe. Ms. Lee skillfully guides the discussion, encouraging everyone to voice their ideas and fostering an atmosphere of collaboration and creativity. She connects their thoughts, weaving them into a cohesive narrative. Now, let's see what happens when our flying cat discovers the treasure. The energy in the room is electric, with laughter and gasps of delight as the story unfolds. Emma feels as if they are all embarking on an adventure together, united by the magic of storytelling. In that moment, Emma realizes that Ms. Lee is more than just a librarian. She is a keeper of knowledge and dreams, a guardian of imagination. Through her storytelling, she creates a space where everyone can explore new worlds through books, igniting the spark of creativity that lies within each child. Emma reflects on how Ms. Lee's role goes beyond simply sharing stories. She is nurturing a love for literature, teaching children to appreciate the power of words and inspiring them to become storytellers themselves. As the session comes to an end, Miss Lee gathers the children for a final thought. "Remember, every time you pick up a book, you have the chance to step into a new adventure," she says, her voice soft yet encouraging. Emma feels a sense of gratitude wash over her. She's witnessed something truly special today, an experience that not only entertains but also empowers young minds to dream and create. With a heart full of inspiration, Emma steps outside the library, the sun warming her face. She carries with her the essence of Miss Lee's magic, feeling compelled to explore the stories waiting for her in the library's shelves. She knows that, like the characters in the tales she heard, she too can embark on her own adventures, armed with the knowledge and creativity fostered by Miss Lee. As she pedals away, Emma reflects on the powerful role of the neighborhood helpers she has encountered. Each of them contributes uniquely to the fabric of their community, making it a place where friendships grow, knowledge flourishes, and dreams take flight. As the sun begins to dip below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, Emma rides her bike to the community center. The familiar sound of laughter and cheers carries through the air, drawing her closer. Today, the center is alive with activity, and the soccer field is buzzing with energy as Coach Ramirez leads a group of kids in practice. When Emma arrives, she spots Coach Ramirez on the field, his presence commanding, yet approachable. He's wearing his signature whistle around his neck and a broad smile that instantly puts the kids at ease. They are scattered across the field, some practicing their dribbling skills while others engage in friendly scrimmages, their laughter ringing out like music. Emma feels a wave of excitement wash over her. She can't resist the urge to join in. "Hey, Emma, Come join us, Coach Ramirez calls, noticing her arrival. Emma beams back, quickly parking her bike and running to the edge of the field. She can feel the thrill in the air, a palpable energy that sparks her enthusiasm. As the practice session begins, Coach Ramirez gathers everyone around for a quick huddle. All right, team. Today, we're going to focus on teamwork and perseverance. Remember, soccer isn't just about individual skills. It's about how we work together to achieve our goals, he explains, his voice resonating with passion. Emma watches as he speaks, captivated by his ability to inspire not just through words, but through his sheer love for the game. They start with drills that emphasize passing and communication. Emma finds herself paired with a younger boy named Leo, who is nervous but eager to learn. Don't worry, Leo. Just pass it to me, and we'll practice together, she encourages him. With Coach Ramirez watching and cheering them on, Emma feels a surge of camaraderie building. As they work together, Leo's confidence grows, and soon he's making successful passes and even trying out for a few tricky shots on goal. Great job, Leo. That's the spirit, Coach Ramirez shouts, clapping his hands in approval. Emma notices how he takes the time to recognize each child's effort, making them feel valued and empowered. Coach Ramirez walks around, offering tips and high fives, building a supportive atmosphere that radiates positivity. Next, they move to a scrimmage, and the energy on the field spikes. The kids divide into teams, and Emma can't help but feel the rush of excitement as they kick off. As the game progresses, she can see the importance of teamwork manifesting in real time. Players communicate, shouting out encouragement and strategizing as they pass the ball. Emma feels a sense of belonging in this moment, surrounded by laughter and the thrill of competition. Keep moving, Emma. Find your space, Coach Ramirez calls out, pushing her to stay active and involved. She sprints down the field, the wind rushing past her, adrenaline pumping as she works with her teammates to create opportunities for a goal. The camaraderie is electric. Each time they score, they erupt into cheers, celebrating not just the victory, but the teamwork that brought them there. After the game, Coach Ramirez gathers everyone for a cool-down and discussion. What did we learn today? He asks, looking around at the eager faces. A chorus of answers erupts, ranging from "teamwork makes us stronger" to "we can always improve if we try." Emma nods, feeling a sense of pride swell in her chest. Coach Ramirez's emphasis on perseverance resonates with her. He adds, "Remember, even if we face challenges, it's important to keep pushing forward. That's what makes a true champion, on and off the field." Emma reflects on this lesson, realizing it's not just about soccer, it's about life. Coach Ramirez has instilled a sense of resilience in each of them, encouraging them to face obstacles head-on, whether in sports or in their personal lives. As the sun begins to set, casting a golden glow over the field, Emma feels grateful for the experiences of the day. Coach Ramirez's impact extends far beyond teaching soccer. He's fostering a spirit of confidence and community among the kids. She observes the friendships forming, the laughter shared, and the growth in each child, knowing they are all better for it. As she rides home, Emma feels invigorated and inspired. The lessons of teamwork, perseverance, and empowerment echo in her mind, reminding her that the true essence of community lies in supporting one another. Coach Ramirez isn't just a coach, he's a champion of confidence, shaping not just skilled players, but well-rounded individuals, ready to face the world with courage and heart. Emma knows she will carry these lessons with her, not just on the field, but in all areas of her life. By the time Emma concludes her journey through the neighborhood, she feels a deep sense of fulfillment and understanding. Each encounter has left an indelible mark on her heart, shaping her perspective on the people who contribute to the vibrant community she calls home. As she reflects on her day, the various neighborhood helpers emerge in her mind like a beautiful tapestry, intricately woven with threads of support, care, and love. First, she thinks of Mr. Johnson, the local gardener. His vibrant flowers and lush greenery do more than beautify the streets. They serve as a backdrop for connection. Emma recalls how he shared his gardening wisdom and the joy he found in cultivating not just plants, but friendships among neighbors. His garden has become a gathering place where laughter and camaraderie blossom alongside the flowers. Mr. Johnson isn't just a gardener. He's a nurturer of community spirit, reminding everyone that beauty thrives when shared. Next, Emma envisions Ms. Patel in her bakery, where the aroma of freshly baked pastries fills the air. She remembers the way Ms. Patel welcomed her into the kitchen, allowing her to decorate cupcakes for charity. Every bite of those treats carries a message of love and unity, fostering connections among people from all walks of life. Through her baking, Ms. Patel spreads joy and kindness, transforming her shop into a hub of happiness and warmth. Emma realizes that Ms. Patel's passion for baking goes beyond the ingredients. It's about creating an atmosphere where people feel valued and cherished. As she reflects on Mr. Thompson, the retired firefighter, Emma feels a swell of admiration. He dedicated his life to protecting others, and now he shares his knowledge with the next generation. The safety workshop he conducted was not just a lesson in fire safety, it was a profound reminder of the importance of bravery and preparedness. Emma remembers the looks of determination on the children's faces as they learned to handle the fire extinguisher and the sense of pride they felt when they successfully participated. Mr. Thompson has become a mentor, instilling confidence and responsibility in young minds, teaching them that courage is not just about facing danger, but also about making smart choices in everyday life. Then there's Coach Ramirez, whose exuberance on the soccer field is infectious. Emma recalls the joy and energy of the scrimmage, where teamwork transformed a simple game into a celebration of friendship and resilience. Coach Ramirez fosters an environment where each child feels valued, empowering them to embrace their strengths and learn from their mistakes. He teaches that success isn't solely about winning. It's about collaboration and personal growth. Emma feels the lessons of perseverance and community spirit resonate within her, inspiring her to carry those values into all aspects of her life. As she pedals home, Emma realizes that these neighborhood helpers are the heart and soul of her community. Each one contributes their unique talents and passions, creating a harmonious blend of skills and experiences that enrich everyone's lives. They embody the essence of what it means to be a neighbor: supportive, caring, and engaged. Emma understands that the gardener's flowers, the baker's treats, the firefighter's wisdom, and the coach's encouragement all weave together to create a vibrant tapestry of community life. It's a fabric that holds together not just through shared experiences, but through a collective commitment to nurturing one another. She feels a sense of gratitude swell within her, knowing that these individuals have not only shaped her understanding of community, but have also ignited a desire within her to contribute in her own way. With every pedal stroke, Emma resolves to be more involved in her neighborhood, to reach out to those around her, and to embody the spirit of kindness and support she has witnessed today. She imagines future moments spent in the garden, the bakery, the library, and on the soccer field where she can participate in this ongoing narrative of connection and love. By the time she arrives home, Emma is not just carrying the experiences of her day. She's filled with a profound sense of purpose and belonging. She recognizes that being part of a community means actively engaging with one another, celebrating each other's contributions, and fostering a sense of unity. As the sun sets on her journey, Emma feels inspired to be a neighborhood helper in her own right, ready to weave her own thread into the beautiful tapestry of her community. As Emma returns home, she feels inspired to become a neighborhood helper herself, eager to contribute to the vibrant fabric of her community. She realizes that everyone can play a part, whether big or small, in making their neighborhood a better place. The lesson is clear. When we appreciate and support each other, we create a stronger, more connected community. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.